Thanks for watching this video. Every year we go winter camping and I do a presentation very similar to this for the scouts. Give them an idea of what to expect, what gear they're going to want, how to prepare for our winter campouts. A lot of what you'll see is also geared towards summer campouts and backpacking. It occurred to me that a lot of the parents might like to see this demonstration, maybe those parents that aren't quite as familiar with some of the gear, give you an idea of what to look for when you're shopping and trying to outfit your scout. Some key things to think of is this stuff isn't meant to break the bank. You can certainly spend a lot of money on gear, but you don't have to. There's ways to do it for cheaper. Sarah Trading Post has great deals. REI Outlet has some good deals. Shop around. You can find some pretty good deals on the gear. You can get nice stuff at a reasonable price. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. All right, so with that, I'm going to get started. First thing, one of the most important things is your sleeping bag. I like a good mummy bag. Will have a hood on it. Some of the key features of a sleeping bag. Mummy bag, you can see from the shape, kind of mummy shape, it tapers down, requires less heat, less energy from your body to warm it up. It takes less water heat to keep it warm. You're going to stay warmer at night. Some of the key features are the hood. Wraps around your head, keeps your head warm. On the inside, you've got a draft collar. I believe this is the draft collar. This is the one that cinches around your neck. You got a nice little draw cord here. You got Velcro on this side. Cinches around your neck, keeps the cold air out, keeps all the warm air in. It's great. Another feature of these sleeping bags is the down tube. This tube goes in, and its design, its purpose is to lay flat against the zipper, thus keeping cold air from seeping into the zipper. Again, trying to keep all the warm air in, cold air out. I find when you're young in Colorado, a good 0-degree bag is a good year-round bag. You can go winter camping in it, down to temperatures in the -10s, -15s. When you're young, when you get older, you want a little bit more warmth. But it's a good bag. Other things to consider are down. I'm a big fan of down. I like down sleeping bags because they're very compressible and they're very light. You may have heard that when you have down, you have to be more careful not to get it wet. This is true. Most bags are built in a way that they're not likely to let the down get wet. So that's the advantage. They are a little bit more expensive than synthetic bags. Synthetic bags are just fine. They're more likely to keep you warm if they do get wet. But one thing to consider is that they will weigh a little bit more and they'll take up a little bit more space in your backpack. Generally with scouts, that's a valid trade-off. So there you go, there's the sleeping bag. See, another thing for sleeping is a camp pillow. This is my son's. We've got these at REI Outlet. It's a nice little small pillow for camping. This one costs about $10. Rolls up nice, stuffs in the bag. When I was a scout, I just wadded up my clothes and did just fine with that. So again, that's a little bit of an optional gear item, but it might be nice. Another thing that's really important for staying warm at night is a good sleeping pad. There's lots of brands. There's Thermarest. This is an Alps. I like the inflatable ones. They give you a little bit more cushion off the ground. The key thing is foam. This one's got foam on the inside. That foam is going to keep you off the ground, keep you insulated. Again, when you're sleeping, all that loft in your sleeping bag gets compressed against your back. And when that happens, you lose a lot of insulation. So this helps to restore that insulation. This one's a little bit thinner, probably about an inch. 2 inches is really nice. But again, they fluctuate in cost. Generally $50 to $80 or $90 for some pretty good ones. As an alternative, for substantially less, I think these are in the $20 range. This is just a piece of foam. This is a ridge rest. Walmart also has some blue foam. That works just as well. You can wrap your sleeping bag wrap it around your sleeping bag when you're packing. But even that little bit of foam is going to keep you off the ground. It's going to keep you warmer, and it's going to help you sleep a little bit better. The Big importance with these is that you want to make sure that it's long enough. We use this one for our kids. You want to be taller than you are so that your feet aren't hanging off, because if your feet aren't on the pad, that's not keeping your feet warm and you have cold feet at night.